Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be sharing about my investment game plan for 2022. I'll be sharing on how I'm going to prepare beforehand and whatever strategy I'm going to take and whatever thoughts that comes through my mind I'll be sharing here. Pardon me if I haven't been posting for the past 2 weeks because I have some personal problem going on and I was taking time off to heal from my personal problems. Okay, without further ado, let's begin. So my strategies revolve around a basic assumption. My basic assumption for the stock market or any asset class in 2022 is that we are going into a downturn for 2 to 3 years. And I don't think this is a V-shaped fast recovery. Asset prices will be depressed and valuations will come down and there is no need to rush for you to go and buy the dip. So the first thing I'm going to do is I will focus on building up cash flow. I will target a 5-figure cash flow for myself through trading my time working, and I'll do options, most likely through selling call options on my existing Tesla stocks. So I think we are now at this stage where inflation is still high, you can still charge higher for your product and services and there is still demand. But going forward, I think to 2023, the demand and services is going to fall, inflation is going to come down, prices are going to come down, your margin will be eaten. So I presume for the next 6 months is the best time for me to build another seed capital. So let's say for example, if I work extra and I get 6k per month and I sell a call option at 6k per month, I'll be able to get $12,000 per month cash flow, and times 6 months is $72,000 in 6 months. So this new $72,000 will be my new bullet for me to buy the dip whenever I feel comfortable buying the dip. So number one, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be focused on building up cash flow because cash is tightening and cash is king in this environment. And I presume these first 6 months, while inflation prices are high, margin are high, there is still demand, it's best time for me to go and find all this cash. So the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for a rally, a relief rally, and I start selling call option or I start shorting the market during a rally. I feel that this gives me the best risk to reward ratio because my assumption is that the market will be in a downturn for 2 to 3 years and not a V-shaped recovery. So let's say the market gradually declines over time in these 2 to 3 years, but I start selling call option on Tesla on this strike price above this declining line. The probability of me receiving money or at least break even is higher than me losing money. So this will be the risk I'm willing to take. Okay, so the third thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be building up a crypto portfolio in this crypto bear market. So as you guys know, I'm not really a crypto fan because I feel that crypto is an effective Ponzi scheme. So in the past 2 years, I have actually advocated against crypto rather than for crypto because I feel that whatever utility that the crypto bros are advocating are really not generating enough revenue or profits. And this makes investing in crypto a zero-sum game. And on top of all this, there's a problem with Tether, and I feel that Tether will crash the whole crypto market in the future. Now that Bitcoin is below 20,000 and Ethereum is below $1,000, I will start building up my cash reserves and start looking into buying them. So you guys might ask, if I'm so against crypto investing, why do I want to buy them now? Okay, so the thing about me is I try not to have inherent bias on things. I'm not permanently biased on one thing and another. I try not to be that way. I don't see the world as good versus evil. Or maybe like Tesla is the best investment or it is the worst investment. So to me, if crypto is at an attractive price level, I'm actually willing to start buying a little bit. And I'll explain to you guys why. So this guy Florin, one of my viewers, asked, Chad, first you say that Bitcoin is the second best investment of the decade. Then you compare it to Ponzi and call it negative zero-sum game. It is confusing. Will you elaborate in a video on why Bitcoin is such a good investment, please? So I replied with the best of my knowledge and I said, hey Florin, because the greatest temptation in the world is to print money. If something goes wrong, the easy way out is to print money. I don't value Bitcoin as the same way as stocks. I look at the relationship of total supply of money in the world versus Bitcoin. Money is elastic. It expands and it contracts. Debt cycle like what we just experienced. Quantitative easing QE to quantitative tightening QT will happen over and over again. I think the long-term trajectory of any fiat currency is eventual demise, meaning it will go zero. Hence, if Bitcoin can't be disrupted, bracket, it actually might get disrupted. Bitcoin is a protection against the greatest temptation in the world. I just think that Tesla is a generative asset, whereas Bitcoin isn't. So I voted my dollars on Tesla instead of Bitcoin, back when not that much people are talking about it. And I continue on to elaborate on things, and I said, I don't have a permanent bias on things. I think of both sides of the argument and weigh the probability of each outcome, which I guess confuses people. So to me, the fundamental truth to Bitcoin is that Bitcoin is a negative zero-sum game. Crypto exchanges and Bitcoin miners are taking away money from this liquidity pool. So therefore, it is a negative zero-sum game because the money in the liquidity pool of Bitcoin gets lesser and lesser through time. Another fundamental truth to Bitcoin is Tether's problem. The last fundamental truth is that the price is determined by total money supply. The problems Bitcoin addresses is that it is a hedge against the desire to print money and it's the protection of fiat currency's eventual demise, according to history and statistics. So to me, Ethereum and Bitcoin at this price level, below $1,000 for Ethereum and below $20,000 for Bitcoin, this kind of price level starts becoming attractive to me, and I'll allocate about 5 to 8% of my portfolio allocation, and to buy them up and just store in my cold wallet and just leave it for the future. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is whatever cash flow I'm building for this period, it will be used to buy Tesla stocks. So why Tesla stocks? I believe energy, automation, and AGI. These are the two biggest blue ocean that nobody have touched yet. And whoever has the lead, who have the data, who have the manufacturing capacity to lower cost curve of batteries, or whatsoever through economy of scale, the leader of this market will capture a lot of market share. And Tesla is the company with the best work ethic to get things done. So to me, I'm essentially buying the business rather than just a stock counter. And I believe that Tesla will be the most important company in this decade because we need clean energy and because automation will take place. And so this will be a long-term play and there will be short-term fluctuations along the way. The short-term fluctuations will be addressed through options play. I'll use options to time some of the obvious short-term fluctuations. Okay, so that is it for today. I will make an entire video about selling call option on Tesla separately. So if you guys like this video, do help me out by liking this video and help me subscribe to my channel. Thank you and I'll see you next week.